everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Aquarius Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for July 8th through the 15th. Alright, so we're going to pull some oracle cards and see what your strongest energy for the week will be, and then we'll get into more details. Whoa. Ooh. This is a really cool energy. You do have victory as your overall energy, which is very good, which is the card of success, which is overcoming something difficult. You also have the woman holding the heart and the woman holding the coin, and then you have the contract card. So I almost feel like, oh, this is really good. This is like bringing balance into, which is what this full moon was. It's bringing balance into the balance of your personal life and your work life, the balance of your love life with your, with your career. It's being able to balance having emotional fulfillment and that physical fulfillment. And this is the card of balance. So you guys have really stepped into that energy this week. Oh, I am so impressed. So this is also being in a really strong energy of seeing your value on all levels. You know, feeling very emotionally secure within yourself, and also feeling very, financially secure within yourself. Feeling like this is a very balanced energy. This could also represent that you have two very big opportunities in your love life and in your career. Like both of those energies are kind of stepping up at the same time. I do feel that you're being offered something long-term this week. And again, with both of these energies, it's possible that it's both. It's also possible that it's an offer for a solid commitment, a long-term commitment. Like if you've been connected to somebody for a while, it might even be somebody proposing to you. But it's an offer of something that's not only going to give you that emotional fulfillment, something that you feel passionately about, but also something that's going to be in your future long-term. Super fucking cool. You are very strongly in this energy right now. So if this is not something that you feel is in your future, that's the energy that you're stepping into. You're manifesting, bigger for yourself. I like it. I do feel overall too that you're really seeing your value. Yeah, you're really seeing your value. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? All right, so let's see. We're going to look at what your energy coming into the week is. Oh, you have a tower. What the hell? What the hell? You feel like you've been in the Tower and the Hanged Man. This is like a sudden enlightening moment, a sudden change in perspective. If you have been in any kind of situation that has been at a complete stalemate, this is like a complete shift to that. Something has taken like a complete 180 in your life. Or you're just like suddenly seeing things from a completely different perspective. Wow, what is that? Wow. The Ten of Swords is that card of like complete surrender. Usually it's the card of feeling betrayed, like a very painful ending. But this card to me is more about surrendering your worrying about something, or you've like you've thought about a situation long enough. You've focused on a situation long enough, like you've seen the lesson in it to some extent. Give me one more on this. Wow. I feel to some extent maybe you have been in this place of really questioning like what your path forward is. Or maybe you've just been in this kind of stagnant energy. You really haven't known like what you need to be focused on, what you want to work towards, like just kind of been in this very, feel like this place of delay. And this is just a sudden shift in perspective. Just suddenly saying, I'm not going to worry about this anymore. Suddenly knowing exactly what path you want to go on. Now, if this is a relationship that has been in a stalemate, oh my God, a stalemate, or just been, no movement, it's almost like you just finally decide that you're done waiting for this, and you just completely let go of it and move forward. Or this is saying, I'm going to move on with my life regardless, basically. Wow. No. What is this Tower energy? What is the Tower? Wow. Okay, so you have this Home card, which is that card of comfort, which is that card of stability. It's that very peaceful energy. It does represent a soulmate connection also, but then you have the Snake. And then that's followed by this Tree card, which this is kind of similar to the Four of Wands, and this, or I guess the Ten of Cups, and this is like the Ten of Pentacles. This is like having emotional fulfillment, and this is having both. This is having emotional fulfillment and, success within yourself, success within your career. It's having both. It's almost like you have been happy. You've been content within where you are. You've been content in your comfort zone. But now it's like you're ready to go. You're tired of being in this comfort zone. You want to get out of your comfort zone. You want to move towards something that's going to give you more blessings, but also more stability, more long-term stability. So in essence, you're just tired. I don't feel that you were completely unhappy within the situation that you were in. But in the same sense, you feel that being in this situation has kind of held you back from something better. And I think more than anything, it's you putting more focus into your career, if we're being honest. But we'll see. The Chariot follows the Star. The Chariot follows their own personal path. That could very well be a relationship, but it's also a career or something that feels very personal for you. All right, so let's see what's coming towards you this week. You have Four of Swords, which is healing, which is kind of going, shutting other people out, focusing on yourself. The Nine of Pentacles, focusing on yourself. Star card, yeah. Wow. Yeah, the Four of Swords is pulling away from other people, taking that time to yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is that very independent energy. That's somebody who, you know, they work, they run their own business, you know, they work for themselves, they put themselves first, they focus on their own stability first. And the Star card is, of course, you. It's Aquarius. So again, it's putting focus into your own personal dreams and your own personal fulfillment. Something that is for you. Wow. Something that regardless of whether there's somebody by your side or not, you'll always have that fulfillment. Well, look at you. Okay, so what else do we have? What else do we have for this week? So that's probably when the person comes. Yeah. The Six of Wands. Yeah, that's focusing on your success. It is possible that you've been presented with some kind of really, really good career opportunity for yourself. Really good job opportunity or something that's going to bring you in financial stability. You're definitely putting this focus into yourself. You have the Six of Cups, which is the reconciliation card, the soulmate card, but let's see what else we get. Oh, and the Two of Cups. I told you. Once you start focusing on yourself, that's when your person comes for real. For real. So in this energy, you putting this focus into yourself, you being in that very successful energy, that's what manifests this connection back to you. It might not be somebody coming back. It might just, you know, it might be you connecting with somebody new who is your soulmate. Wow. Yes, I'm telling you, you've got everything coming together at once. And it might even be just the concept that you've been wanting change and you've been kind of in this stalemate and you were just like, okay, whatever is meant to come is going to come. And when you got into that energy, that's when you're manifesting everything. Okay, let's see. Let's get a couple more on these. Wow, I really love this. Oh yeah, I love that. That's really stepping into your divine, stepping into the feminine energy. Whether you're a masculine or whether you're a male or a female, that's really embracing the feminine energy, which is that energy of nurturing. But I feel it's more kind of that energy of nurturing yourself, putting that love into yourself. So like tapping into that more self-care type of energy. This is, again, it's also really embracing who you are, like seeing your value, being very proud of who you are. Oh, you got the man. Y'all aren't looking at each other yet, though. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, oh my goodness. Look, now he's looking at you. Whoa, yeah, look. Okay, first of all, I want to say, if this is not a relationship, this is you really being in that balance of your own masculine and feminine energy. To go from this very strong masculine energy down to this energy is almost saying you are softening your ego to some extent. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that masculine energy is a negative energy, but you don't want to be too much in that masculine energy. You don't want to be too much in the feminine energy. You need to have the balance of both. And that strong masculine energy it tends to be an energy of more controlled action. So I think in general, you are you're really shifting this, again, you're shifting this energy into more of, embracing more of your feminine energy, which is lowering your ego a little bit, which is lowering the need to have everything planned out, the need to feel like everything is under control. It's like softening that energy a little bit, and it's really embracing who you are. Now, if this is a relationship, this is you kind of shifting your energy, where you might have had all of your focus on a relationship or all of your focus on one person. And this is softening that and putting more of that energy into yourself, focusing on your future, focusing on your own goals. And when you do that, this connection that you have, this starts eating away at this person. They start getting really frustrated. They feel that you've turned away from them. They feel that you've pulled that energy from them. And so in some way it humbles this person, or it humbles, I don't want to say that it's this person's fault. It humbles the energy of the connection. If you and this person are both in this very strong masculine and feminine energy, you're going to butt heads. Like, you have to be at that balanced energy, both of you, to really bring especially a soul connection together. So that's what is happening. You're bringing more balance into your own personal life, and that's bringing more balance into this connection. Now, I don't know if there's any action coming in this connection, but it's almost like more peace is being felt within this relationship. There's a more relaxed attitude in the connection. You both are kind of, the Mask card is, you both are kind of, again, humbling the energy, releasing the ego energy, it not being in such an intense place, not having the soul focus on it, like having more balance within it, and being more willing to open up to the connection, where I feel that if this is a connection you've had for a while, I feel like you both have, to some extent, been very set in your ways of how you wanted things to go within the connection, or it's been very stuck in the same pattern, and it's just been a very like a stalemate. Yeah, I don't think there's any actual action or decision being made in this connection to move it forward. But I think that with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, it's seeing this connection in a different way, in a more healing energy. It's also seeing that you and this person are on the same page, that you both share the same feelings. So it's almost you're taking away that... taking away that need to have this in a solid place and putting that energy into yourself, and it brings that into a more balanced place. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just talking out my ass on this one. Okay. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's see if we can get some final messages. I do think career-wise, work-wise, you are getting some very big opportunity within that. And it's something that's going to give you long-term financial stability. It might even be an opportunity to work from home in some way. And it's something that you really are good at. You really shine at. It's something that you in essence, will be really successful at. And I think that the more you see that, the easier it is for you to kind of pull your energy back and bring more balance into. Oh, and you've got the Victory card twice. Again, this is being successful not only within yourself, not only within your career, within your finances, but being successful within your love life and your relationships too. Okay, so let's get one final message. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. Law is not justice, right? Is that this? Okay, this card is seeing that you've kind of like allowed yourself to be in a situation that was not balanced or not fair because all of your focus was on one area, whether it be your love life, a relationship, a person, or even your work. You've seen that you've put so much focus into one thing that it has held you back from something else. And in seeing that, you're seeing that all these things that you've kind of put on the back burner, that's what you need to be putting your time and effort into. And again, by doing that, you balance out your relationships and you bring like the ultimate everything. I'm like really impressed. I'm genuinely impressed, and I am sending you guys much, much love. I hope you have an amazing week. Bye-bye.